forever. It's just fucking... Alright, whose go is it? Stop.
Definitely my go.
Stop twatting with the camera, mate. Whose go is it?
Definitely my go.
Definitely your go. I'm sure it is, mate.
Alright, so
I don't know if it is, you know.
conversation is Brexit for the viewers.
Brexit for the viewers. That sounds fucking atrocious. So, what's your take on Brexit, buddy?
I'm pro Boris Johnson.
Oh.
I love Boris Johnson.
God.
Because the camera doesn't even need to know, you already know.
So what is so fantastic about Boris Johnson?
Bro, he says it how it is. People say he's the Trump version of the UK.
Fucking...
That defines everything. Because if you look at how the fucking government was run in the US,
It
they needed an upheaval. And the fact is, Boris Johnson comes from a political family. His brother, his sister, his dad. Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
Who
okay.
else do you know that's better to run the country and representing the people's views and perspective? Not only is he
Alright.
a character, British people are quirky. That's what they're made out to be. So why would you highlight someone that's not a British character? He's stopped people getting robbed in a park. He jumped off his bike on his own and chased someone down the road. He's a real person that's out here in life.
Tom
When he-
Hardy did
before
that,
he was the
and
mayor
I'd
of
sooner
London.
see him as fucking...
Yeah, he's
Prime
an
Minister.
English person. He's just as much fucking of an English character as Boris Johnson. He's a quirky, different
And
person.
he's probably more politically capable and honest, to be honest. Right?
Yeah.
The thing that gets me, the thing that
Politically
always
capable.
gets me...
When
Now,
you're
hear me
no,
out,
see,
hear me out,
that's
no,
such a left-wing
hear me
narrative,
out a
yeah,
moment,
because
hear-
no, that's the reality. Yeah, it's a left-wing narrative. He's as politically capable as Boris Johnson. I literally just told you a moment ago facts that his dad was an MP, his brother is an MP, his sister is
his
politically
brother quit the
inclined.
party to cunt him off.
They are all politically inclined. He went to a school with the same as the Prime Minister. He's involved with them. Okay, it shouldn't be run in that system. We all know that. That it shouldn't be run with only one set of school people running the country. It's not how it should be run. But that's not the conversation. The conversation is Boris right now is the one that's fit for being PM.
Alright, here's the
He's
question.
the most fit because he
Please
represents
stop.
the people. If it was someone else, involved that wasn't representing the will of the people, that didn't vote to leave, that didn't campaign for it, that wasn't in the body now, there would be upheaval and riots on the streets by now. But because Boris is in Parliament, there isn't riots. I'm telling you,
There is fucking riots.
bro. London
fucking
riots.
XR's been going on. There's
What?
the fucking, well, not XR, it's
Oh,
not,
come
it's
on.
not
What
riots.
about the
it's
riots
not
back
riots.
in the day?
They're protests. They're
protests.
protests. They're protests. They're not
The
riots.
protests that are going
But-
on are nothing in comparison to what you would see the 52% go by. 52% of the working class majority, and they're the fucking rebels in society. If you want to see them go, the people that are making the protests
Nothing,
now,
they'll get
the
arrested,
people
mate.
protesting now are eating cheese boards and wine.
They're
Do you know what I mean?
chilling.
They're dressing up in full gear midweek, off of work, protesting. The protesters that you will see will turn out crazy. It will be worse than the London riots because they will be targeting only official buildings. Do you know what I mean? They'll be out there protesting, causing riots because the government isn't fit for a parliament.
Fair.
Look what happened in the French fucking Revolution, bro. They all got
Fucking
hung.
French Revolution!
Yeah, they all got hung and
You're
quartered,
seriously
bro.
gonna throw the
Are
fucking
you
French
mad, bro? They
Revolution?
got their hung and
The French
quartered because they
Revolution,
weren't working for themselves.
Bro. The French Revolution was the people against those types, against the fucking upper classes.
Exactly, that's what this is now.
What are you talking about? Boris is the upper classes.
No, Boris is, but
Oh
he's
my-
representing the people that are
No,
not.
he is not.
He's
He
the
is
only thing that he can have
representing
for our
himself
parliament right now
and
before
his
Brexit.
backslapping, rich,
The
fucking
society isn't gonna-
old
society isn't gonna
Etonian,
change. Alright,
Bullingdon Club
we both-
asshole people.
We both accept that society is not ready to change from political class to running the government to a middle class, lower class, working class running the government. We're not ready for that transition before Brexit. The people would
What are
look
you
at,
talking about?
oh my days, listen to what I'm stating, then you'll see it. Yeah, they're ready for a Labour type movement, but not with a Jeremy Corbyn, not with the way that Labour is now. Come on, Labour does not represent fucking Tony Benn like at all. That's not the Labour narrative
Labour
anymore.
represents
No,
the
Labour is-
people that are voting
It's
for
not the
Labour,
people.
all
It's
the
not the people
members.
anymore. Labour was for the labouring community, the working class. That was what Labour was for.
Dude,
They're not working class.
they're
They're
hard
everybody's
left.
party.
They're the most working class. They're hard left. They're socialists. They're fighting for the people, for the fucking. But
Oh,
even
they're
okay,
not-
and I know your
if they was fighting for the
definition. Listen to me, all right. I know your definition of left wing and right wing relates to Brexit, and that's not.
That's what's up for discussion right here, bro.
Don't fucking turn the camera.
Bro, that's what's right here. That's the conversation that's going on. That's what we're here to discuss.
We're not here to discuss whether right wing means Brexit and left wing means not Brexit, because that's bollocks. There's a load of, there's a load of like far lefters who want to fuck off, largely non-London. Because obviously, the reason that Brexit is more, people are more pro-Remain in London is because of industry and because of all the fucking business and the financial services and stuff like that.
Okay,
Which,
so pause. On that note,
no,
warehouses,
you don't interrupt
warehouses
me.
of the country.
I didn't interrupt you.
Warehouses
I
of the
didn't
country.
interrupt you. You're going to stop.
Just remember, go
You're
on,
going to
carry on.
stop. Didn't interrupt you.
Now, don't take long to carry on. I want to say what I've got to say, so carry on.
I don't even fucking remember what I was saying now. I fucking hate you.
You're talking
What
about the
are you
working class, bro. You're talking about the fact that it affects community basis on their income of that area. The areas that are in north,
I didn't-
that have, listen, you're talking about areas in
saying?
London.
In the north, outside of
Outside of London, the warehouses, pause.
They haven't had.
That's not responding to. It's a rebuttal to the moment.
No, you're
so-
fucking. No, I didn't
No, it's a
finish.
rebuttal. I'm responding to you. You can continue.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
not
just
interrupting.
talk. Just talk.
It's a
bro.
rebuttal.
You won't let me continue.
No, you will.
interrupting,
You
but
will.
go
I
on.
promise you.
Bollocks.
Right. So the point they're making is in response to that, the people in north of the country, they have the warehouses. Yeah, that run their. That's what builds their city. That's what they live on. That's what they fund on. All the warehouses that they send towards London and mainstream cities. Right. The warehouses, the people they're going to be worse off than the people that would have been worse off in London. London's still the financial capital of the world. Like it does more finance in London than anywhere in the world, and will continue to after. That's not affected. It's never going
No,
to
no,
be.
it's not that it's not affected. It's the fact that there's a lot of
The,
financial
the people that
services.
are affected more are the people that are outside of London than the people that are
why-
inside.
No, the
Yes,
issue.
Monopoly.
The issue is.
Oh, it's finally coming out. I'm glad I'm not involved in this.
This is weed, basically. It's the same as weed. The game weed.
It's not like
Essentially,
weed. It's
it is
different.
essentially.
It's not like anything else. It's
Weed
good
is
though.
the game that we're referring to here.
Yeah.
People.
It looks like it's basically weird. You're filming yourselves playing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how little you trust Jack not to cheat.
Fuck.
Look at you come down here representing as well, look.
Yeah.
Bring
we're
it
live.
in.
Are we on night? No, you
No,
just
you can't
record
get that
it
at
to
the
YouTube,
moment.
though.
They should do it. We can Facebook live it. Yes,
Right.
so be fun. Why not?
Just playing cards and smoking doobies in the kitchen.
And talking about Brexit, basically, is what it's come down to.
Yeah, Brexit.
We're now going to film ourselves
Fucking wrong.
doing our little Brexit Barneys.
Oh, and I'm coming in to tell you that all of your Brexit nonsense is bollocks and the world is on fire.
Yeah,
We should be
it
in
is.
the
It
streets
is on
fucking
fire.
kicking off.
That's no lie.
Brexit on a dead planet.
Referencing Extinction Rebellion. That's what we're referencing.
Yeah,
so basically where he was
You can have
stating-
a face out of shot.
No, no, he's in
Well,
shot, bro. He's,
no,
he's
no,
fake.
it's-
Look, he's perfect. Move that, and you can have that as like a label. For it. I mean, it's going online. People
Yeah.
are going to see this because
Well,
it's fucking
no, it'll just be me
important.
with all that.
It's important political information that people are going to listen to. Do you know what I mean? They're going to want to know the fact that he's the far left
They're
and
not
I'm the
gonna-
far
no,
right.
no, they're not going to want to know that.
I'm not far right. No, he's
If
far
anything,
left. No,
they're
no, no,
just
no.
going to want to hear.
They're going to hear. They're going to know.
waddle
They're
that
gonna,
None
no,
of
listen.
you are really far.
No, I ain't that far left.
Nah, you are far left.
Bollocks.
This is maybe far on the remaining thing, but that's a kind of different.
Yeah.
No,
back
even
to
in
the
socialism, he's
traditional
on the far left
left,
in terms of socialism as well. He wants
No,
like.
trust me. There's a different thing as the far left in terms of socialism.
No, but we
That
had
can
this
be
conversation
pretty-
because you're saying equal everything, yeah, and that would you know per capita.
I
would mean
didn't say- I
a million,
didn't say that.
million pound per person. Like I said to you, who's going to go and clean the gutters if everyone's got £1 million in the bank?
I didn't.
if
Yeah, and
you
I
tell
said,
me I'm
I
gonna-
agreed with you on that one.
Yeah,
We did that
yeah.
one, remember?
Yeah, we settled it that we're not all getting a fucking £1,000,000.
Yeah,
'cause
and
every
and-
year, because that's how it could run. If all the rich broke down all the wealth.
But it's not
Yeah,
about.
no,
it's not
that
about.
money is then put in the trust of collective institutions, and like the public, and that money is used to restore fucking rainforests that we chopped down, restore wetlands that we fucked, restore mangroves,
and the fracking that's going on.
stop
Can't
fucking
restore that shit
fracking.
though.
Yeah,
Can't restore that. That's why we're
fracking.
coming with renewable energies though. That's the whole point.
Yeah,
I've got a question.
Yeah, just restoration of
Is it your ghost still?
wild
Did you go?
habitats is crucial.
What's all this about? Is that new? No, that's old. Mate.
Plant some trees, internet, go plant some trees. Find somewhere. Don't ask permission of whose land they are.
These people are literally, because the caption's going to be Brexit.
No, maybe
Left
go
versus
find
right.
out. Go find out
Yeah, no, rebel.
what trees you should
Go
be
rebel.
planting in your local area.
7th of October, rebel. And blow shit up. No, just rebel. Don't blow shit
No, there
up.
won't be any blowing shit up.
No.
Blowing off shit up. Strictly
This is
non.
the
Wait,
left.
can we-
This is the left.
Can we,
I would
can we,
say
can
go
we
out
put
there,
that giant,
riot,
that giant
cause
Trump
a
balloon
storm.
and put that above?
And make sure people make some volume and
Yeah,
sound
that
so
might be
people
out.
hear you.
Might well be out.
The point is not for like animosity.
Listen,
we
it's the
can put
21st
direct
century.
animosity at like shell.
Things
but
are only
not
going to happen if we
individual
take to the
humans.
streets.
No.
And if they try and squash this democracy where we take to the streets, they'll get taken out of government. What's happened in France could never happen here. The
That's
people don't want
what
people don't want that guy in
police brutality
power.
is.
Yeah, the peace protest. No, the protests that have been happening every Sunday for like 32 weeks.
Yeah, it's been going on for time.
It's not been going on
the
in
shit
the
going
news.
on in Paris. That's
And the
still
news
going
are
on.
showing the shit that's going on in Hong Kong. They're
Yeah.
showing the shit that they're not showing what's going on in Paris because of the EU. The narrative is that they don't want to show that and highlight that.
What,
But-
is it still, or they just
Bro,
all
every-
of it
no,
still
no, no,
popping
no,
off like
no,
it
it's
was.
still popping
Paris
off.
in flames?
Like before, there was hundreds of thousands of people coming every Sunday
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
With the gilet
in the yellow vests. But then
Yeah.
then the police started targeting and assaulting anyone who turned up in a yellow vest.
Yeah.
In
yeah.
that drones.
Do you all go?
Yeah, they love a bit of police brutality.
Yeah.
At
Yeah, they
Why
do.
you do that?
Huh?
Why would you move there to do that?
What's the
Huh?
problem, mate? It's
Don't
only a
matter.
little bit of weed. The God's made stuff. It's not no chemicals and shit that you're getting you fucked.
Great.
I mean, you don't need to smoke it with tobacco. This isn't with tobacco, you know. This is good stuff. Right.
Work. Fuck it.
Jack smokes ganja.
Hey, I do. I love the ganja, me. It's great. Anyway, yeah.
Alright, it's my
Yeah,
go.
we should be vaporizing.
Yeah, we should.
Your
Smoking's
health,
bad.
Carbon
One.
emissions. I bet they'll be after me. They'll be like, you're saying we need to reduce carbon emissions. You're smoking pot.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
Fair point.
You
Buy me a
motherfucker.
vaporizer. YouTube.
I don't think you should go to
Right, so
Facebook.
Brexit, because it's going to be captioned Brexit. So what are we saying about Brexit right now?
What are we saying
I'm
about
saying
Brexit
Boris
right
Johnson
now?
is the only one that's relevant in the party. The reason why I was saying that.
You'll be the only one left in the party before too long.
And he's the
He's
only
the
one
only
that's
one
relevant
that-
in the party because he is and always has been the fall guy.
He's not. Bro,
They voted him in because they knew it'd be easy to make him look
the
like a
left wing
cunt.
narrative, people.
But they
is-
didn't
no,
realise.
No, I've got a completely different left-wing narrative to this.
Hey, see? What about your left-wing narrative?
What is my left-wing narrative? That it's just pure incompetence, and this is what we're seeing this is what
In response, that's the government. That's 2/3 remain of the government that are trying to enact wills
They have-
afterwards to
no,
try and
it's
block
the
it.
Conservative Party
Wills that
in
wasn't
particular.
existent. They're trying to bring
no
up new laws,
longer have
and they say he's breaking the laws
any
that they're making
ideas.
to try and prevent
They
it.
used to be like the party of the aristocracy,
Yeah.
and then they were the party of big business. They're definitely not the party of big business anymore, because big business wants the whole Remain thing. Well, like, yeah, all of the footsie.
You're
all of
referencing
them.
Philip Hammond. Philip Hammond's he's
No, I
basically
mean,
pro
like-
Remain. He is talking to the businesses. That's what he was doing. That's what his main
All
job
of the
was.
banks and that.
He was, yeah, the banks, the businesses. He's talking to all the finance people, and he's trying to tell them we're going to leave. We're not going to leave. Basically, is essentially what he's trying to tell them. He's been trying to tell them that from day. But that's not going to affect the
Philip
main.
Hammond's trying to tell the banks.
Yeah. There was a leaked story about it and the fact that he was saying over the
Yeah.
phone to one of them. You know?
Yeah, no, but the banks don't want to leave, so the banks will be telling him, can you try and not leave somehow?
Yeah, of course.
And they'll be like,
But
I'm
in
down
reality,
with that.
the banks have been taking over society about 110
Yeah,
years
because
ago.
Philip Hammond is more like a
They're making their own money. It's nothing to do with us. That's them. If they lose, it's like I said, if they lose money, that's their money. It's money that they've made up anyway.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Bank
yeah,
is
all
middle.
of that. Let's don't even start me on the fucking.
Yeah, there's no need to get into the banking system. There's no need. There's way too
Yeah,
much.
that
We're
will
talking
that'll
Brexit.
be a whole new can of worms right there.
We're talking Brexit. Literally.
Ah, well, yeah, but then you were saying
But
before
it's
about
all hopelessly, horribly disgusting.
Alright,
and
how about,
gonorrhea
like, you-
connected.
It is all
you two
horribly
guys,
so,
you two are
yeah,
on the left
exactly
and I'm
what
on
I
the
was about
right.
to say.
So let me just have this conversation. You two
I
on the
don't
left,
think
I'm on
you
the
even
right.
are on the right though.
I'm not. I'm centrist, really. I'm just like I'm for the people, but like with smartness, like with logic behind it. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
For the mass of the people with
I
logic.
think left, right is not really the words
Yeah.
to be using here.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to
No,
give a definition
it's
behind it. I'm
all-
seeing what the definition is, left and right.
Let's go.
It's all sort of fractured. Like, so we're not talking about the old school
Alright, go on.
economic policy sort of divisions.
Alright.